Guys, welcome back to another video. It's your boy Monix, and today, oh boy, in the Splitgate r slash Reddit, man, oh man, there was one post that just ticked me off a little bit. I ain't even gonna lie. And now, this post, at the recording of this video, this post has been uploaded, has only been posted 13 hours ago, meaning that, and also has, I'm gonna let you know, it has 300 upvotes. Yes, I'm not joking. It literally gained 300 upvotes, and it's just a random post on Splitgate 2. Literally, I'm not joking. I'm over here looking like, okay, how about all the neutral and all the positives? Like, what happened to all the neutral and positive posts? Like, they barely got downvotes and all this and telling the people how to play the game and talking about the future and like, I'm not saying that you gotta chill. I'm not. I'm just saying that this will prove the theme of this video, and it's that negativity sells and actually gains the most attention rather than a positive or a neutral video. And I'm sorry to say, but that post is a grift post. I'm sorry, but it's a grift. It's clearly a grift post. This man literally said the maps were bad and did not give a single reason why. Like I said, was the level design horrible? Was the philosophy of the maps horrible? Was the lanes not well built? Was the aesthetic of the map not suit to your liking? I mean, that's more of a personal preference, but I digress. Why the maps were bad? Like, why the maps are bad? Like, okay, like the only maps that people don't really like is Academy, and to some people, which is Bypass. Now, Bypass I can kind of get behind, kind of, but Academy, a lot of people don't really like that map. But otherwise, every other map in the game, like everyone loves the map. I mean, most of the maps, almost all the maps in the game, everyone loves them. The gameplay, there's only one that is more weirder, clearly, right? I mean, of course, the one like that is the Hate Watcher one, of course. Well, yeah, no, duh. Because how the heck? It must be some type of mental illness or something. Must been like, oh, I'm just gonna hate watch a game that I know I hate from a company or studio or publisher I know I hate over and over and over and over again. Or because of some political bullcrap that you didn't agree with, whatever the case may be. That's why I say, like, you know, there's like two different types of content creators that I don't like. I really don't like. I used to like the Call of Duty rage baiters until I realized that they're just grifters. Okay, there shouldn't be no explanation on that. And number two, the type of content creators that really just they're the definition of political grifters, man. You know which type of YouTube. I'm not gonna name names, but you know what I'm talking about. Because I'm not trying to be like, I'm not trying to get people in my comments to be like, oh, you're just drama farming, blah blah blah. I'm not trying to, get into that loophole and all that. No, hex no. But you know which ones I'm talking about. The ones that always say, oh, this game is woke. Oh, this has a woke thing. Oh, the developer has came out and said some very political on Twitter. How does that affect the game? That's what I'm saying. How does that affect the game? Now, like I said, there are exceptions. I said it in my, Content Creators Destroy Spligate 2 video. There are exceptions to a game's idol out, like the game's, forçation. Is that even a word? What? The game's force of using a political ideology. It has happened before. Like, I don't disagree to that at all. Like, I actually agree with you guys. Like, there has been games out there. I'm not gonna name the game because you know which game I'm talking about that has failed because it's just, yeah, it was trying to force the woke ideology to people. But what I'm saying is about games that don't even do that at all, and they're just like, and or developers that are not doing that at all, and it's just generally trying to make a good game or trying to make the best game that they could. I'm telling you, people like in our nature, we only, I mean, I won't say only, but well, especially in this day and age, we like to hang on to negativity and the herd mentality, because the herd mentality is basically the reason why we have this herd mentality is because hundreds of thousands of years ago, when humans were just relegated to hunters and gatherers, there were tribes, right? And basically, if you were kicked out of your tribe, then it can equal death. It could have been, right? It could have been horrible, right? And you still would kind of have that mindset from like, you know, it's just the human nature, right? You still kind of have that mindset, but except it's kind of different now. Like it's no very different. That's a kind of no very different. Now it's about validation. That's the whole point. People only care about getting validated. People only care about, being the most famous and this and that, and like they want to be accepted, right? That is why you see a lot of, grifters, rage baiters circle jerk each other, regurgitating the same stuff, because if they say one opinion that they don't agree with or disagree with, it's over, right? Like, yeah, it's just over. Yep. Negativity equals engagement. Engagement equals money. Money equals validation, and aka stability income as well. Because you will feel validated, like, okay, a lot of people coming into my stuff, and I'm also raking the money, and also not only that, but I'm stably, like, it helps to be like a side hustle. To some people, it's a job, to have stable income. To some people, but others they just take it as a side hustle to just literally, grift, whatever the case may be. They're just manipulating you, gaslighting you, all this and that. It's just the same stuff. It's whatever. They only talk about negativity. That is the only thing they talk about. Note how all the content creators that made, well, almost all the content creators that made a Splitgate 2 video, well, all the grifters that made Splitgate 2 videos about the situation with Ian and all that, note how they barely said anything positive, or they're just making fun of the dude for literally, I don't know, sometimes 16 minutes, or almost the entirety of the video, because they have not played the game for themselves. Literally, that's it. All they want to do is make like this weird. And what's weirder is the communities behind those content creators that go in and regurgitate the same stuff that those people be saying, just then to go into other people's comment section and to harass those content creators. That is the problem that I have with these people and with the communities that they literally created. This circle jerk, hate watch, weird. I'm sorry, but this is why I stopped making those type of videos myself. I admitted it. I admit it. I've made those type of videos before myself, trying to rage bait Call of Duty and stuff, until I realized from other content creators, like, whoa, this is not right. I can't be doing this anymore. I just can't. But that's all I gotta say for this video. It's about how negativity, like, people use you for negativity, how engagement is in sync with negativity and all this and that, and how these content creators are actually grifters, and what's, you know behind the meaning of all this and that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'm thinking about making a Battlefield 6 Red Sec, review video. We'll see this weekend. We'll see, or I might make something else. We'll see. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Whoa, I gotta go. We gotta flow. Let's go.